I love it when movies swing for the fences to deliver a unique storytelling experience. Strange Darling will go down as one of my favorites in 2024. What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Surfing the Stream, where every week we're on a quest to find out what is the greatest movie of all time. So here recently, I'm catching up on all the 2024 releases that I have missed over the last year, in preparation of making my top 10 list for. And Strange Darling has been on the top of my list to watch because it has been getting some really great reviews among TikTokers, YouTubers, and what have you. From the get go, they tell you that this is shot on 35 millimeter film. And to me, that really adds an extra layer to this movie. It gives you those kind of like those OG Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes. And the transition from that point, from the black and white to the full color, was a thing of beauty. They do some different things in this movie, some different shots that I really haven't seen from a lot of movies this year. They're just great shots across the board throughout this movie, and that's one of the highlights of Strange Darling for sure. So I went into this without ever watching a trailer. I took the advice of, like I said, some TikTokers and YouTubers that I follow, and I'm really glad I did not know anything about this going into it. I would actually kind of stress the same. So, as non-spoiler as I can get with this is basically a movie about a one-night stand gone wrong. There's more to it than that, of course, but that's really just the gist of what I want to get across to you, because I want you to go into this as blind as possible. The story is broken up into 6 different chapters, and those events do not unfold in chronological order. So you're watching chapter 3 first, and then it jumps back to chapter 1, and then to chapter 6. It's kind of all over the place in how they tell this story. And personally, that style of storytelling really kept me engaged in this movie. With the way the story unfolds, you think you kind of know where everything is kind of going, but it's still somewhat unpredictable. I found myself on the edge of my seat for a majority of the runtime. Like, you could legitimately cut the tension with a butter knife. Now, the acting across the board is really great, but I do want to point out one actor in particular, and that is Willa Fitzgerald, who did such a damn good job in this movie. Legit one of the better performances of 2024. It was to the point where, like, again, I can't say much about her character without spoiling any part of the movie, and I don't want to do that. So maybe one day I'll do a spoiler review for this movie, but Willa Fitzgerald did a fantastic job in this particular movie. So overall, this is a great movie-going experience that people should definitely give a shot, especially if you're trying to figure out what are your top 10 favorite movies of 2024. As of right now, this has jumped into my top 10. Whether or not it stays there with the crap ton of movies that I have left to watch will remain to be seen. But definitely recommend going and checking this out. I bought it for $10 on Vudu digitally, and 100% worth the price. So definitely go check it out when you get the chance. But guys, that is going to be it for me. Let me know in the comments below if you have seen Strange Darling and how you feel about the movie and Willa Fitzgerald's character and acting. What do you feel about that? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will catch y'all next time on another episode. Laters.